Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something really important, something that touches many of us as we get older: loneliness. It can feel like a quiet, creeping shadow, especially after 60 when life's rhythm changes. But here's the good news: feeling lonely isn't a life sentence. It's a feeling, and like any feeling, we can learn to manage it and even overcome it. It's all about building emotional strength through small, consistent daily habits. Think of it like exercising a muscle. You don't just wake up one day and run a marathon. You train for it, step by step. Building emotional resilience is the same. It's about creating a lifestyle that naturally fosters connection and fulfillment. So, if you've ever felt that pang of isolation, stick around. We're going to explore some practical, powerful habits you can start today to build a richer, more connected life. Let's start with the most fundamental habit: nurturing your existing connections. As we age, it's easy to let friendships drift. Life gets busy, circumstances change, and before we know it, years have passed. But those long-term relationships are like gold. They're built on shared history and deep understanding. So make it a daily habit to reach out. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. A simple text message saying, "Thinking of you," a quick phone call to share a funny story, or even an email with an interesting article can make a world of difference. The key is consistency. Schedule it if you have to. Maybe every morning with your coffee, you spend 10 minutes connecting with one person. ULL. Be amazed at how these small touch points strengthen your bonds and remind you that you're part of a network of people who care. It's about actively tending to your social garden, not just waiting for things to grow on their own. Now, let's talk about building new connections. This can feel daunting, I know, but the secret is to go where your interests lie. What have you always wanted to learn or try? A pottery class, a book club, a walking group, a local gardening society. These aren't just activities. They are ready-made communities of people who already share a passion with you. That shared interest is the perfect icebreaker. You don't have to worry about what to say because you can just talk about the book, the hike, or the clay in your hands. Joining a group provides a regular, scheduled opportunity for social interaction. It gets you out of the house and puts you in a positive, engaging environment. Don't put pressure on yourself to make a best friend on day one. Just go with the intention of enjoying the activity. The connections will follow naturally. The goal is to create new avenues for social engagement that bring you joy. Another powerful habit is to embrace the power of volunteering. Giving your time and skills to a cause you care about is one of the most effective ways to combat loneliness. Why? Because it gives you a profound sense of purpose and a built-in community. When you volunteer, you're not just a passive participant. You're an active contributor. You're part of a team working towards a common goal. Whether you're helping at an animal shelter, a local library, a hospital, or a food bank, you are needed. That feeling of being valued and making a difference is an incredible antidote to feelings of isolation. It shifts your focus from your own feelings of loneliness to the needs of others. You'll meet people from all walks of life, united by a shared desire to help. This creates strong, meaningful bonds that are often deeper than those formed in purely social settings. Find a cause that resonates with your heart and offer your time. It's a habit that nourishes your soul while connecting you to your community. Let's not forget the importance of your relationship with yourself. Spending time alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. In fact, learning to enjoy your own company is a cornerstone of emotional strength. This is where mindfulness and gratitude come in. Start a simple daily gratitude practice. Every day, identify 3 things you're thankful for. It could be the warmth of the sun, a delicious meal, or a kind word from a stranger. This simple act rewires your brain to focus on the positive, shifting your perspective away from what you lack. Similarly, mindfulness practices like meditation or even just sitting quietly for a few minutes each day can help you become more comfortable with your own thoughts and feelings. Instead of running from the quiet, you learn to sit with it. This inner peace makes you less dependent on external validation for your happiness. When you are your own best friend, you bring a sense of wholeness to your interactions with others, which ironically makes you even more magnetic and enjoyable to be around. Physical activity is another non-negotiable habit for emotional well-being. The link between our physical and mental health is undeniable. You don't need to run a marathon or lift heavy weights. The key is consistent, gentle movement. A daily walk in nature is fantastic. It gets your body moving, exposes you to sunlight and fresh air, and has a calming effect on the nervous system. While you're walking, you might smile at a neighbor, chat with someone at the park, or simply feel more connected to the world around you. Consider joining a gentle yoga or Tai Chi class. These activities are not only great for balance and flexibility, but are also done in a group setting, offering another La Brescia way to be around people. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. When you feel physically stronger and more energetic, you'll naturally feel more confident and capable of tackling emotional challenges, including loneliness. Make movement a non-negotiable part of your daily routine, just like brushing your teeth. Let's talk about technology. It can be a double-edged sword, but when used mindfully, it's a powerful tool for connection. If your family and friends live far away, video calls are a wonderful way to stay in touch. Seeing someone's face while you talk creates a much deeper sense of connection than a simple phone call. Schedule regular video chats to catch up on life, share stories, and see your loved ones' smiles. You can even share activities like cooking a meal together or watching a movie with them. Beyond family, social media can help you reconnect with old friends or find online groups centered around your hobbies. There are forums for everything from classic cars to knitting to history. Engaging in these online communities can provide a sense of belonging and intellectual stimulation, especially if mobility is a challenge. The key is to use technology as a bridge to real connection, not as a replacement for it. Use it actively to engage, not passively to scroll. Another habit is to become a lifelong learner. Keeping your mind active and engaged is crucial for staving off feelings of stagnation and isolation. When you're learning something new, your world expands. Sign up for a course at a local community college or take an online class. There are thousands of free or low-cost courses available on every subject imaginable. Learn a new language, study history, or figure out how to play the guitar. The process of learning gives you a sense of progress and accomplishment. It gives you something interesting to think about and talk about with others. It also opens doors to new communities. If you're learning a language, you might join a conversation group. If you're learning to paint, you'll meet other artists. Curiosity is a powerful force against loneliness. It pulls you out of your inner world and into the fascinating world around you, reminding you that there is always something new to discover, both about the world and about yourself. Finally, let's tie it all together with the habit of creating a routine. When you're feeling lonely, days can feel long and empty. A gentle, flexible routine provides structure and a sense of purpose. It doesn't have to be rigid, but having a predictable flow to your day can be incredibly grounding. Your routine could look something like this. Morning walk and gratitude practice, followed by reaching out to one friend, afternoon spent on your hobby or volunteer work. Evening dedicated to reading or a video call with family. This structure ensures that you automatically incorporating these positive habits into your life, without having to rely on willpower every single day. It automates your path to connection. Your routine becomes your trusted guide, leading you through the day with purpose and intention, and leaving less room for loneliness to take hold. It's about designing a life that actively supports your emotional well-being. So, to recap, beating loneliness after 60 is about building a fortress of emotional strength, brick by brick, with daily habits. Nurture your old friendships, build new ones through shared interests, find purpose in volunteering, and cultivate a positive relationship with yourself through gratitude. Keep your body moving, use technology wisely to bridge distances, stay curious as a lifelong learner, and create a daily routine that weaves all these threads together. Remember, this isn't about a dramatic overnight transformation. It's about small, sustainable changes that add up over time. Be patient and kind to yourself. Some days will be easier than others, and that's okay. The goal is progress, not perfection. You have the power to shape your emotional landscape and build a life that feels rich, connected, and full of joy. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found these ideas helpful and inspiring. If you have any of your own tips for beating loneliness, please share them in the comments below. Let's create a supportive community right here. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on living your best life at any age. We'll see you in the next one.